All right. Welcome, one and all, to Off the Rails Sports Podcast. I am your host, John. And if you could hit that like and subscribe button. Seems like we had a very, very busy Tuesday in the world of sports. And I'm going to just come clean. I'm a huge Boston fan. Not really the Patriots, but Red Sox and Celtics especially. Love the Bruins too. This is literally like the darkest day. I don't even know how you put it into words. We were gonna make a run for the title, back to back titles. Our star Jason Tatum, he had just such a great game against the Knicks in Game 4, and then he blew out his Achilles, and the word came down yesterday that it was an Achilles. Already had surgery. He's pretty much toast for the next year. I don't know what Boston does. They have such a high salary. I don't know what we do with Derek White. I don't know Porzingis. There's a lot of difficult decisions that Brad Stevens has to make, and the series is over. It's 3-1. Knicks probably are going to finish it in 5. Um, Jaylen Brown. I love Jaylen Brown. He's just not having a good series. What am I going to say? I mean, this was the Finals MVP from a year ago. Just you know, it's just not there. Uh, the Knicks are just playing better than we are. It sucks because we were minus 900, 800 to win this series. You know, that's the thing about sports. You just don't know. And Boston had everything going for them. Cleveland lost. We're going to play Indiana. I mean, oh God. And now our best player's gone for a year. I don't know. Do we do a reset? I don't know what it all is. I can't even get my head. I was just thinking about it all day today, just about how terrible it is and what it does for the organization. We're up against the second apron. I just want to throw up. I just want to throw up. All right. We love Jason. We love Jalen. We love all the players, but that's sports. All right. Let's move on before you look like too much of a pussy, John. All right. All right. Let's talk about what happened in the association on Tuesday night. The Thunder roared back. This team showed some heart. It is just unbelievable. They beat Denver 112-105. Jokic was just magnificent. He was the best player in this game. 44 points, 15 rebounds. Shea 31. OKC outscored Denver by 15 in the fourth to take the victory. They were down by 8. They put the foot down. Their defense was magnificent, but even when their defense is magnificent, Jokic is just everywhere. I mean, jeez, I don't know. I really, this guy is just Larry Bird on steroids. That's really where I look at that guy. I don't know. So the Thunder take a 3-2 lead. Denver, they're going back home. They're going back to Ball Arena. We'll see what happens in Game 6, but I don't think it looks good to me. The pathway to the title is OKC's to lose. I mean, really, who is going to stand in their way? Minnesota? Yeah, right. Make me laugh, mother effer. Make me laugh. All right. The Indiana Pacers, the feel-good story of the NBA playoffs this year, eliminated Cleveland. We didn't see that coming. Cleveland had the best record in basketball. They lost at home, 114-105. Halliburton was just magnificent in this series. I was stunned. The thing that really stunned me the most in this series was Indiana controlled the pace. The faster it went, the better it was for them. The slower, more methodical, it helped Cleveland. I thought they had better sets. Garland, I think, is better in a half court offense. Nope. Indiana imposed their will. Halliburton 31, 6 and 8. Mitchell 31, 9 and 4, and he missed three big free throws in the final minute. It was really the final nail in the coffin. And Cleveland lost at home, and get those tea times ready, buddy, because it's over, right? Going to the NHL, let's talk about the Dallas Stars. They took a 3-1 lead over the Winnipeg Jets. Talk about another number one seed on the verge. Dallas, their great goalie Ottinger, 31 saves. Granlund had 3 goals for Dallas. They go up 3-1. I think we're looking at Dallas and Edmonton going to be in the Western Conference Finals. All right, let's switch over to MLB real quick. Pete Rose, and Shoeless Joe Jackson are now eligible. I think Trump had something to do with pushing the commissioner to take them off the ban list or the ineligible list. From what I understand, they cannot be voted into the hall until the Veterans Committee in December of 2027 meets. Okay. I'm glad we took them off now. Clayton Kershaw, the 3-time Cy Young Award winner for the Dodgers, is going to start Saturday. Sasaki, the other pitcher for the Dodgers that they picked up from Japan, actually is going to go on the IL like everybody else for the Dodgers. What are you going to do, right? All right, let's talk about what happened in baseball last night. The Guardians beat the Brewers 2-0. Allen got the win. He's 2-2 with a 3.7 ERA. Tigers beat my Red Sox. Walk off for Baez. Oh God, what a knife in the heart. Final in 11 innings. White Sox beat the Reds 5-1. White Sox, they're starting to move around a little. I know I caught a lot of flack on some of the comments about it, but they're 13-29. I know, okay? They're already 16 games under 500. But man, they're gutty. I mean, they really seem like they're in every game. I don't know, maybe I got some CTE that's undiagnosed. The Rays beat the Blue Jays 11-9. Mets beat the Pirates 2-1. And the Braves won 5-2 against the Nationals. Acuna hit a home run in his first rehab stint, which is kind of nice. I'd like to see that guy come back. Cubs beat the Marlins 5-4. Nothing really to see there. Wow, big shock here. Excuse me. Rangers beat the Rockies 4-1. The Rockies' record is now 7-35. They are 2-19 away from home. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Rangers, that's the way to get healthy. Have the Rockies come into your home. Oh my gosh. Freeland for Colorado is 0-6 with a 6.15 ERA, and they got to keep rolling them out because they got nobody else. You can go ahead and fire Bud Black all you want. This is ownership. This is straight effing ownership. And the other 4 teams in that division, man, they are murderers row. Good luck. Wait till you start playing them. Astros beat the Royals 2-1. Royals are kind of cooling off a little, but man, they're still good. Padres beat the Angels 6-4, and Jansen got the loss. The Mariners beat the Yankees 2-1 in 11 innings, and the Athletics, I'm not making a mistake here, beat the Dodgers 11-1. Yeah, I know, right? Wow. The Orioles had a really good day. They were postponed because of rain. Also postponed was the Cardinals and Phillies. All right, everybody. If you could, hit that like and subscribe button. It means a lot to us. And we'll see you soon on Off the Rails.